Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 4 of Field. I hope everything is going well. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I know most of you have probably watched the Super Bowl. So if you're anything like me, you're probably really tired today. Well, great. So let's just dive right on into it. So we have 2 assignments that are due this week. The first one is your discussion post, and your initial post is due this Thursday by 11:59. So it's going to ask you to talk about, for those who are in the field, to discuss your experience of transitioning to the role of the learner. For those of you who are new to the field, discuss your introductory experience. So I believe most of you are new to field, so you're going to talk about, what that feels like for you, and with all the new experiences, has it been positive? Has it been negative? Has it just been teachable moments for you? Are you receiving a lot of training or feel like you need more? So all of those things are things that you can reflect on. And reflect on what this new experience feels like to you. Does it feel like an emotional roller coaster? Does it feel like you're really making a difference? And so how is it for you to receive feedback and direction from your field instructor or other staff at the agency? So if you're someone like me, you might say it depends on how constructive criticism is delivered. It's based on, I think, how it was received. So, of course, if it's not done in a punitive way and more of a, informative way, most people do better in that format. So this is a time to kind of see, just measure your temperature in the field to see how you are getting the hang of things and how you take constructive criticism, which is always going to be a valuable thing way after field. Like even when you enter the workplace and you have a supervisor who is always constantly evaluating you, you want to be able to handle constructive criticism and be able to express yourself openly. So this is what the discussion post is looking for this week. So, and then you want to make sure that you follow up with a peer and respond to at least one classmate and comment on all those experiences shared by your peers that resonate with you. So you're like, aha, I felt the same way, or, share, remember the importance of social workers' ability to think critically and share varied perspectives with colleagues to provide support and explanations for a different and or similar perspective. So I think that's the beauty of our field. We're in so many different field placements, and we can get a chance to see things from a different perspective because of that reason. So feel free to provide valuable feedback to your peers by this Sunday by 11:59. So that is week's 4 discussion posts. Your other big assignment that I know many of you guys have probably already been working on is your learning contract. And I'm not going to go honestly too deep into it because there is a video that goes through it that I believe Michelle posted that is amazing. But there's also a sample learning contract when you go right here and just open it up. So I don't want to drain you guys too much, but I did want to hit a couple of key points. And the first one is honestly making sure that when you are in the objectives component and you're writing your goals for each competency area, you want to make sure that you have at least 3 to 4 goals in each content area. And the reason being is you'd be surprised how much you can accomplish with 400 plus hours. So there's a lot of time that you're going to be in the field. So you want to make sure that you manage that time wisely. So that's why I'm trying to put like a number cap on it. So then that way it gives you something to strive for. Because if you put like 1 or 2, that might be easily accomplished throughout this, within the first couple weeks of field. So I want to give you guys something that you can continuously work on as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure once you have designed your learning contract, you can do it 1 or 2 ways. You can kind of design it and then review it and talk with your field instructor about it. Or if you're someone who wants to kind of, write down your ideas and then talk with your field instructor and blend those ideas together, you're more than welcome to do that. So either way, you're going to need your field instructor's input because they're going to make sure that they're your accountability partner and they're going to hold you to these goals and they're going to support you in that learning process. So they're also going to sign off. So the signature on the learning contract is imperative because it allows me to know that, one, you had a conversation with your field instructor about all of your goals and that they approve them and that they are going to support you in that process. So, receiving the signature, but also the feedback is also important. So you want to make sure that, in the section where they want to add any comments or anything like that, that they can do that. They can certainly, you can certainly add that to it. So I hope that is helpful. Take the time to look at the sample learning contract, also the video that kind of explains this in more depth, and then feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns in the meantime. The other thing for this week is making sure that if you haven't done so already, to upload your timesheet to Sonia. And I believe there's also a video for that, just in case you're stuck, but you should be able to just upload it on your page in your document. So that way I can see it, just to make sure that you're keeping track of your hours. So you want to make sure that your field instructor signs off on your monthly timesheet as well. So, I will be looking to make sure you guys have those in as well. If there are any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will be talking with you guys shortly. Have a great week. Bye-bye.